Hello everyone, so we will continue our DAX, and in this particular video we are going to see about the format expression which is available in a DAX. So what actually happens, suppose you have given one column and this column you have given a value like this and like this the values are given. Now your requirement is like you have to see this properly, means proper comma should be available, right? So how actually you can make this? You can make this with the help of the format. So the name itself it is saying like with the help of the format we can actually format our column. We can write an expression with the help of the format, and with that actually we can format particular column which is required. I'll give you another example. Suppose you have given one column and that is saying like month, and in the month it is saying like 1 2 3 4. Now your requirement is like you want to see in the form of January, February, March, like this. So how actually you can do a formatting? So we can use a format function for that. So if your requirement is like any kind of the formatting, then you can go ahead with the format. So let's see with the example. So I open a global superstore dataset. I am using the same superstore dataset which we were using previously. Now what actually I will do, I'll create a new column. Click on the new column, and in the new column I am going to create one column name as a sales 1000. Now here what actually I want to do, whatever the sales column is there, right, that sales column I want to multiply with the 1000. So how actually I can write a formula, order sales multiply 1000. If I enter this, you can see one new column got created, sales 1000, and all this actually multiplied by 1000. Now if you will see here, right, this 3523380, there is no proper way, proper formula is here. I want to see this particular column value, right, in a proper format. So how actually I can do that? So for that what I will write, I will click on the new column, and here what I will write, sales new, this is the new column I want to derive. So I will write sales, this is the order sales. Before to that I will use a format function. Format, I want to do a format on this particular column. And how you want to see a formatting, I'll use a standard. If you'll do this and if you'll enter this, you can see now this sales new column, right, the proper format it is showing. You can see comma, right, proper comma is mentioned in the everywhere. So like that actually we can do a formatting. So format function is very useful for formatting any of the column. Now you will say how actually I will remember this standard and all the formula. So you do not have to remember this standard. I will show you how actually you can do that. Go to the Google, search for the DAX formula, and this is the DAX overview, right? DAX function reference. Click on this DAX function reference. Now here you can search for the format. This is the format. Now once you will come to this format, right, you remember like how actually we do formatting with the help of the format. Now you will come to this format, and here all the documentation is mentioned. So suppose you have to convert into the proper comma format, then you can use a standard. Similarly, if you have to convert into the currency, then you can use this currency, and the examples are also mentioned. So if you will use a currency, right, it will convert the number into a dollar. It will show in the form of the dollar. If you use a standard, then it will convert in the form of the comma. Similarly, if you will use a percent, then it will show in the form of the percent. Means this all the documentations are mentioned here, and that actually you can refer that. Similarly, for any date function, so suppose you had to show January, February, March, and April. So that kind of the documentation also is mentioned. Like suppose if you will use a double D, then it will show in the 0, 1 to 31. If you will use a triple D, then it will show Sunday to Saturday. If you will show double M, then it will show 0, 1, 1, 12. If you will show triple M, then it will show January, December. So like that all the documentations are mentioned here, and you can refer that. I will show you. Now suppose I want to see this order, this whatever we have this month, right, that I want to see in a January, February, like this. So I'll click on the new column. I am going to create a user format function. Which particular column I want to use a orders date, and that I want to convert into a which particular column I want to convert into the MMM. So you can see whatever the month it was 12, right? It is showing December. 4 it is showing April. 11 it is showing a November. Means whatever the month it was there, right? Now it converted into a proper December, April, November. Similarly, suppose a day of week. This 4, right? It should show me a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday like this. So how actually you can do that? Similarly, you can write a function for that. So click on the new column equal to the format, and week of day, orders week of day, and I want to see in the form of a like this. If I'll enter this, you can see Wednesday, Saturday. If you see the 4, but it is showing Wednesday because day of week start from the Sunday by default. So that's why it is showing. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 4th is a Wednesday. Similarly, it ends with a Saturday. So that's why 7 it is showing the Saturday. So it start with the Sunday. So you can see for the 1, right, it is showing the Sunday. So day of week shows like this. So like this, with the help of the format, we can do any kind of the formatting. So we will continue this in upcoming. But if you have to see, you do not have to remember this all the thing. You have to come to this particular website, and all the functions are available, and you can see the documentation and you can apply the same.